Hello everyone, Marvel DC Extension Wrestlers here, and today I'm going to give you guys my review of Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus. Now, I just recently finished this movie today, and honestly, I have to say, I remember when I first watched this movie, I was a little underwhelmed because I didn't really understand much, but now watching it as a 16-year-old teenager, I have to say, this film is far better than what I remember of it. It's simply because over time, I've grown to know so much. And I've learned to know more about sharks and octopuses, and yeah, and I have to say, this film was really, really, really good. Really enjoyed it. I want to first start out talking about the positives. I don't think I have a single negative. There's no negatives for this movie if you really ask me. I have to say I really enjoyed this movie. For starters, the plot. Basically, the plot is during discovery, a megalodon and a giant octopus turns out to be in Alaska, turns out to crash, and a glacier destroys, and they're essentially arch rivals, and they really don't like each other, which I actually think makes sense. Because, believe it or not, I'm pretty sure most people should know this because of this movie, that sharks and octopuses, the ones that come in contact or overlap with one another, usually don't have a good and don't really like each other that much. And I also think an octopus makes more sense because if they did like, what was it? Mega shark versus a tiger, well, more people would find that more ridiculous and stupid than an octopus, and I also enjoy that they do that. You know, my favorite moments were the plane scene where, the guy is just relaxing and he looks out the window and he's like, "Holy shit!" and a shark just comes out. It's one of the best like OMG moments, and I'm like, oh my god. Other moments I enjoyed was the oil rig scene where the octopus's tentacles come going crazy, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah. I also love the Golden Gate sequence where you see the Golden Gate Bridge and the shark doesn't give a shit and it just destroys the bridge. Love that sequence. The special effects, honestly, I have to say, compared to, say, Spider-Man No Way Hell, the special effects done for this movie are really, really good. I also enjoy how in some of the fight scenes between the humans and the animals, they always do like a bit of a shaky cam, just trying to make it more intense and kind of terrified, but it's done really, really well. Whereas in Spider-Man No Way Home or Far From Hell or Hell shit, whatever their names were, I don't give a shit at this point about those films. Those films were done so poorly. Mega Shark vs. Giant Octopus did it really, really well. And like 10 years before any of those films even came out. I have to say the performances were really, really well done. Especially Deborah Gibson and Lorenzo Lamas and the other guy, kind of forgot his name, but he is not. But yeah, I really enjoyed the acting. Every actor did a phenomenal job, and even though the premise might be silly, the way they handle it and execute it makes you feel really, really intense. I also enjoy how when they have something really intense, whether it was the plane sequence or the bridge sequence or the oil rig sequence, they always cut to something a little bit more calming and less intense, and it's just human discussions. I also really enjoy when the scene where they figure out that the shark and the octopus actually didn't like each other and were arch rivals like millions of years ago. It's really well done, and I really enjoyed that. Overall, my overall grade for Mega Shark vs. Giant Octopus is an A or an A+. I really, really love this movie. Easily best movie of 2009, which was what, 10, 11, 13, 14 years ago. Yeah, I can't believe this film has been out for 13, 14 years. It's been a huge part of my life, part of my childhood, and yeah, I have to say I'm very grateful for the Asylum Productions for making this film. Anyways, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, and please like, share, and subscribe.